Okay, so according to the National Center for Education Statistics in 2016, it is expected that in the fall of 2017, some of about 20.4 million students are expected to attend American colleges and universities, constituting an increase of about 5.1 million since the fall of 2000. And I was encouraged to attend college to pursue a higher education due to many of my family members and friends who wanted me to better my future. And so many of which are my cousins who have also attended and graduated from Fullerton. And we are all here today as students who are trying to get a higher degree for our future, to get better money, to support our family. And so I'm telling you about my own life with interviews from my friend Quyen and my friend Tina and my cousin Quyen. The purpose of my speech is to tell you more about myself on how I was inspired at a young age to pursue higher education in order to become a doctor to help my home country in Vietnam. First, I'll talk about why I wanted to attend Cal State Fullerton. Then I'm going to talk about why I want to join the medical field, and finally how I would use this field to impact the world. So now that I just told you about what I'm going to speak about, let's jump into why I wanted to attend Cal State Fullerton. I felt like Fullerton was a great school to pursue higher education for myself through means of growing and processing my skills. So during that time of high school, we were expected to choose colleges, and I did not know that Fullerton had higher ratings for business majors. But once I researched, I found that they did have great health programs, and also financially, my family was not able to support my sister and I to attend college because we were in debt. And so with the government support financial aid, we're able to attend 4 years now. And according to Tia Nguyen on February 5th, she stated that I'm fortunate enough to be able to attend college due to the help of our government. Due to the expense of my family, it will be hard for me to attend college without having financial issues, and we relate heavily due to the fact that we suffer from debt. And therefore, with this opportunity, we should use it for growth and support. And now that I just talked about why I wanted to attend Fullerton, I'll talk about my major. I am currently undeclared, but I want to go into the medical field as a health science major. My grandma was the drive of why I wanted to go into the medical field because she suffered from hypertension, which eventually led to a stroke, and she passed away when I was 6 years old. We had a really close bond then because my parents and my aunts and uncles were always going to work, so she would take care of about 8-9 children. And that made me become really fond of wanting to work in the health department. And Cal State Fullerton Health Program is also very diverse. It offers specialties from allopathic medicine to pharmacy. And with the classes that I choose, I want to explore more about the choices. And according to Tina Chung, a very close friend of mine, on February 4th, stated that if becoming the doctor is a choice you want to go into, then make it the best so you succeed and you can be nothing more but proud of yourself. And with going to the medical field, you have to take a MCAT and more, so you have to put 200% of effort into studies. And so I'm very grateful, and I value her trust and support in me. Now that I just talked about what major I am, what do I want to do with it in the future to impact the world? I want to use my intended major to broaden my experiences in other countries, especially my home country. And given a chance at some point in my life, I would like to volunteer to become a volunteer for the International Volunteer Headquarters for Medicine, which is like a health support program in countries with underdeveloped equipment, like Vietnam, like my home country. And I would also like to use my knowledge to open my own practice in Vietnam, given a chance to. So first I talked about why I wanted to come to Cal State Fullerton. Then I talked about what I plan to do, what major I am, and finally I talked about what I plan to do with it. Let's wrap up. The purpose of my speech was to tell you more about myself and my life as my ongoing education from Fullerton, which will initiate for my future endeavors. I want to end this with a quote from Kofi Annan at his Influence Prize speech in 2013, that knowledge is power, information is liberating, education is the premise of progress in every society and every family.